Within the circle, the morning in Gotham was veiled in mist, and while the city buzzed with its usual chaos, darker forces stirred in the shadows. Bruce Wayne had no idea that the night ahead would pull him into a deadly game far beyond his usual battles. In the dim light of the Batcave, Alfred placed a tea tray on the console table. "There's talk of an outbreak in Kazakhstan," he said, eyeing a flashing monitor. "Though I doubt it has any connection to Gotham." Bruce rose from his chair, his jaw tense. "It's not just an outbreak, Alfred. Have you heard of the Lazarus effect?" Alfred froze, his expression darkening. "Ra's al Ghul," he whispered. Bruce fastened his cape with determination. "He's using the Lazarus Pit's properties on a global scale. If he succeeds, he'll reshape humanity in his image." Alfred sighed as Bruce walked toward the Batmobile. "Be careful, Master Wayne. Ra's al Ghul is not just an adversary. He's a shadow, always one step ahead, a labyrinth beneath the sands." Batman arrived in the deserts of Kazakhstan, where silence hung heavy like a shroud. The air was still, save for the faint hum of a helicopter in the distance. But he wasn't alone. A voice echoed through the darkness. "You should have stayed in Gotham, Bruce. This isn't your fight." Talia al Ghul emerged from behind a rock, her black cloak billowing in the desert wind. "I'm here to stop your father, Talia," Batman said, his voice cold. "His plans endanger the entire world." Talia smirked, drawing a dagger and planting it firmly in the ground between them. "My father's methods are flawed, yes, but if he's to be stopped, it must be by me. So we're allies?" Bruce asked, his voice steady but cautious. Talia stepped closer, her eyes narrowing. "For now. But remember, Bruce, this game may start with 2 players, but it always ends with 1. Ra's al Ghul's vision. The underground lair was a marvel of dark engineering. Batman and Talia descended into a vast cavern where a massive Lazarus pit glowed eerily in the center. Surrounding it were pipes and machinery that siphoned its waters toward the surface. On a platform above stood Ra's al Ghul, arms crossed, his loyal followers flanking him like shadows. "Welcome, Detective," Ra's said, his voice resonating through the cavern. "And my wayward daughter, I see you've once again chosen rebellion." Talia's voice cut through the tension. "This isn't a vision of salvation, Father. It's madness." Ra's al Ghul descended from the platform, his steps measured and deliberate. "Madness? Every revolution begins as madness. This world is decaying, and only my order can cleanse it." Batman's fists clenched, "At the cost of millions of lives. You call that order?" Ra's smiled, his voice dripping with conviction. "No, Batman. I call it a gift, an uneasy alliance." As Ra's al Ghul's followers attacked, Batman and Talia fought back side by side. The cavern echoed with the clash of steel and the crackle of electricity from the machine. But amidst the chaos, Talia suddenly cried out and fell to her knees. Blood seeped from a wound on her shoulder. "Talia!" Batman shouted, rushing to her side. From above, Ra's al Ghul's voice boomed. "Do you see now, Detective? Resistance is futile. Join me, and together, we can rebuild this broken world." Batman ignored him, focusing on disabling the machinery. He could feel time slipping away as the cavern filled with the roar of Lazarus energy being pumped into the pipes. The final duel. Ra's al Ghul leapt down from the platform, drawing his sword. "You've always been a worthy adversary, Detective," he said, his tone almost reverent. "Perhaps you're the only one who truly understands me." Batman met him with equal force, their blades clashing in a deadly dance. "I understand that your vision is built on tyranny, Ra's. I won't let it happen." The battle raged near the edge of the Lazarus Pit. Ra's fought with an almost inhuman vigor, as though the pit itself fueled him. But Batman was relentless, using his wits to exploit every opening. Finally, with a calculated strike, Batman disarmed Ra's and sent him staggering to the edge of the pit. Ra's looked up at him, his expression calm. "You think this ends here, Detective? The circle will never be broken. I will return." With that, he let himself fall into the glowing green waters below. The pit erupted in a surge of energy before going eerily still. shadows, and promises. Batman carried Talia out of the cavern as the machinery crumbled around them. The first rays of dawn broke over the desert as they reached safety. Talia winced, clutching her wound. "Did you kill him?" Batman's voice was steady but distant. "Ra's al Ghul doesn't die easily, but he's gone for now." Talia smirked weakly. "You know, Bruce, one day, we'll stand on opposite sides of this fight again. You won't like the outcome." Batman said nothing, his gaze fixed on the horizon. The mission was over, but Ra's al Ghul's words lingered in his mind. As the Batwing carried them back to Gotham, the wind whispered a haunting refrain. "The circle will never be broken,